Pardon me. Pardon my cough. Make sure I've got everything in place. Hi, guys. It's just me again. Pardon me, I'm finishing off my dessert. A C's vanilla lollipop. We're going to be a male Norn. A warrior. And I'm actually going to not use random this time because I have a name in mind. And that name will require... Let's see, that's that one. No, that's the one we want. The tribals. Yeah, I could see tribals. More than I remember. More options than I remember. But I think we want that one. Okay, hairstyles. Yep, definitely that. Good evening to those of you who have joined me. That's appropriately silly. Sure, those armor dyes will work. That one. He's trying to cover up as much of his face as he can because he doesn't want people to recognize him. Because he is ashamed. Because he is Brock. Bram's dad. Mm-hmm. He's Bram's dad. His real dad. Not the one he grew up with. His real dad.
I am Norn, hunter of...
I am Norn, blah, blah, blah. Okay, got that. Riff Randall. Who's Riff Randall? And how can they send me... How on earth could they find two dies that I don't have? Well, I mean, I know who Riff Randall is. I mean, that's the character, I believe, from Rock and Roll High School. But how on earth could they find two dies that I don't have? Both of which look really good, by the way. A temporary character, however, does not deserve to open them. Those will be unlocked on a real character a little bit later. So whomever is the driver of Riff Randall, thank you very much. And I am surprised that I could remember exactly the source of Riff Randall. I could immediately place the actor. I think she goes by PJ something.
Hero. Are you here to take part in this year's
I think she was also in, it would be better known for her turn in Stripes with Bill Murray. So whichever one of you present or not. Pilots Riff Randall, thank you very much. That is another player. I do have player names currently turned off. Let's turn it back on. There's one of them supposed to be over here. I don't see it anywhere. It's off the map. That's going to make finding it a little on the difficult side. I mean, really, I've got like 2/3 of the exclusive dies. How the hell they managed to get 2 dies that I didn't already have? Don't suppose Riff Randall's on right now, are they? Only one person on my friends list is currently on. And I can safely say she didn't send it and probably would have no idea who Riff Randall was. Alright, that's the dire boar. There's the owl griffin sire. I've been victorious. What can I say? I'm just that cool. And good evening to those of you who've joined me. This is the most running I've ever had to do to get back to this point in the storyline. Oh, don't close the door before I get there. Don't do it. Oh. Okay, maybe it wasn't open yet. Good evening, Nod Knox. Or morning. Sorry, morning. I hope the family is feeling better.
Over already?
No, you are also part of the family, so you're included in that. I hope you're feeling better.
Want more? Your wish is my command.
Ah, yeah, everyone's clock's all messed up. Yeah, that's always fun. Well, that is at least one good thing. There's nothing worse than being miserably sick and not being able to sleep on top of it. That's just freaking uncalled for. Oh, the door's open. Here we go.
Hail to the finest hunters of the
Hi,
season.
Air. Remember that night together where we made Bram? Yeah, that was pretty special.
May snow leopard grant you swiftness and grace.
May Raven
Follow
bless
me
you
if
the
you
vision
dare,
to see.
and ready yourselves for battle.
Walk with the pack. In the eyes of Wolf, we are all brothers and sisters.
Well, for me, at my age, sleeping is interrupted by occasional trips to the restroom. And today was a case of waking up early with some real-world concerns that apparently are finally now all mostly settled. So, I am starting a new character. There is a mechanic in the game where if you create a new character and you level them up to 10 and you do the first chapter of the storyline, you get a key for the lockbox, which normally costs $1.50 if you buy one. You can do it once a week. There were people who used to do it continuously. They would just do it over and over and over for keys. But for me, I actually kind of like it. It's a good relaxing way for me to play the game without having to pay strict attention to everything happening.
There's our prey.
I can just sort of screw around.
Don't forget about the little ones. They're dangerous.
And so it's really not unusual for Guild Wars 2 players
Adam, don't let Garm have all the fun.
to key farm a lot. You know, once a week,
Really.
do a
Let's
key
finish
farm,
him off.
maybe once every couple of weeks.
All hail the Slayer of Isomir. Now return to the Snow Lord's Gate as no mere hunter.
I just find it a relaxing, familiar gameplay experience. And I've had a stressful few days, so some relaxing is called for.
What a hunt! I heard about your victory.
Yes, I am very impressive, thank you. Truly. And I have a new sword. Let's see. There we are. Mounts. Well, we're a big fighty warrior, so we'll go with that. And one of my favorite skins. It's creepy, but wonderful. Yep, that one. Sure, that one. I won't go to the trouble of dyeing all these mounts. I'll just simply choose cool-looking ones. That's a little bit too turned on. And we will use... Bloop. The sky scale is the default. I have to get over here and make sure I get at least one Raven question done. Alive when I fell, thousands of others, you're dead leaves. Okay, good. I at least got one of the Raven riddles solved, so I'll get at least partial credit for the ongoing event. I roar, I can kill quickly. Swallow whole sounds like an avalanche. It's an avalanche. Yes, it's faster with the mounts, generally speaking. The general gameplay is faster and easier with the mounts. For sure. Beautiful in the winter sun, brutal to the touch, danger overhead and underfoot. Your ice, of course, baby. Looks like one or two more. A hand cannot tame me, eye cannot see me, I'm fleeting when held, you can catch me. Breath. Catch my breath. One more. Devour you from the inside out, cannot be conquered. Sounds like hunger. I level up. We finish the event. My inevitable comment of Papa's got a brand new bag. Let's res somebody, because he looks like he's hurt. And they, I believe the same time they brought out the Steam release for Guild Wars 2, they added the Adventure Guide, which teaches a lot of very, very useful, even necessary game mechanics that the game didn't used to really explain or require any training. And so players would get to the end game and not know what a CC bar was, or even not know how to dodge. So they added this as it gives rewards for basically finding out the stuff to do in the game, doing the stuff in the game.
I am becoming greatness.
I'm becoming greatness. And it speeds up leveling significantly. Oh, I didn't change my glider. We can't have that. I mean, that glider is just... Ugh. It's so not me. Let's see. Oh, Undying Shackles I think would be cool. Because my character is shackled by being Bram's dad. We will, however, dye these. We'll go to the dyes, and we will use the default dyes on those. Because they look scary. Got another Vista over here. We'll grab. It's always been an area I liked. I like the human starting area is the fastest and most straightforward. I recommend that for new players. I strongly recommend against the one that is easily the worst, which is the Sylvari, because it's the biggest, it has the most stuff in it, and if you want to do a map completion, that means it's by far the hardest to do. And there are a bunch of underwater hearts, and well, those all just suck. The two fastest are Human and Norn. Azura's probably... Yeah, they're the third best, I would say. And then, the Char. The Sylvari starting area is just miserable. But there are a whole lot of people who love the Sylvari so much. Frankly. The Sylvari are vegetables. Not only that, spoiler, well, they would certainly agree with your sentiment, that's for sure. I have a lot of Asura as well. My most played character is an Asura. And I would say by far they have the funniest stuff going on in their starting zone. In particular, I will comment about the Scrit intelligence test is one of the best hearts in the game. Another heart complete. Down. Another level. My goodness, I'm just a machine. I have applied a condition. That was worth more XP. Another player has joined. Presumably another key farmer like me.
I can feel her little tail wagging in my heart.
And now we're just going to murder some Grawl. And because we're cultural imperialists, we're going to destroy their religious and social and historical things of importance for them. Key farming, a side effect, your newbie zones look populated. Yeah, well the thing is with the I don't know exactly at what point they implemented the mega server technology. But with the mega server technology now, servers only matter for World v World. The two server infrastructures matter. That's EU and NA. But the servers themselves no longer matter. So what happens is, in a zone like this, they have just as many instances of this zone as there are people interested in playing in it. As people leave the zone, they will, over time, they'll reduce the number of maps. And so they're dynamically changing the number of maps for any given zone. So you don't really have to worry about a zone looking busy, because most of the time there's enough people in that zone across the entire server cluster, NA or EU, that you can always have a live feeling map, even at low levels.
I killed your god.
You know they'll find something else to worship. Like a
Sure,
flower
how about a great
or
sword?
tree stump.
It's not that great. It's an okay sword, mind you. I don't want to, down talk it. I'm not in combat. Oh, I guess I'm in combat. Hi. Now I'm not in combat. But yes, certainly the ability to have a live feeling zone for new players, I agree, is an important thing. There's mega server technology, which actually sounds like it's some sort of joke, but no, it's actually a real thing. Keeps all of that stuff less necessary, because across all of the logical servers in the server cluster, NA, there are as many maps of this as they need. And most maps are always going to have at least a few players on them. Let's sell the junk and the junk. So, one of the things people complain about when they play the game, or some people complain about, a lot of times there are questions on Reddit about what's the best open world game. By the way, the answer to that is Guild Wars 2. But some people will comment that, well, Guild Wars 2 isn't good because there are zoning maps. You have to zone between maps, therefore it's not really open world. Well, yeah, but because of the mega server technology, every map you're in feels live. You don't have to worry about whether or not there's anyone in your map on your server, because there is no your server anymore. Along with the server stability they get from their backbone services. Basically, Guild Wars 2 has, I would say, the best and most, I don't want to say long-lived, but most reliable server infrastructure. Open up the wolf cage. Oh, it's a wolf pup. Totes adorbs. Sorry I said that. Another heart complete. I will get the POI over here and then just exit. Got away. Loser. That counted as dodging attacks? Seriously? Hey, fat buddy. Good evening to you. I hope the week is treating you okay so far. I know it's just Monday. Too much to ask for. I got new shoes, and new shoes, as is tradition, on a new character. Means a new die scheme. Here we go. Well, I don't like the arrangement, but I like the colors. We've got Kelly, Searing, and Ominous Yellow. Ooh, ominous. I like, yeah. So someone named, a character named Riff Randall, which is a reference to, if I'm not mistaken, Rock and Roll High School starring the Ramones. A little bit, yeah. Sent me a couple of... a couple of exclusive dies. I'm not complaining about that. I'm pleased about that. How they managed to pick 2 exclusive dies that I didn't have, I don't know. But they did it. If either of you happens to be Riff Randall, thank you. It's a suspicious bush. I am curious, what makes a bush suspicious to you? So when you come up to these leopard cubs, what you want to see is the option to play with them, as that gives you a lot more progress on the heart than murdering stuff and scaring things out of the bush. Ah! Well, I wanted to make sure I didn't forget to ask. I am correct that Riff Randall is Rock and Roll High School? Yep. World Eater is the blue. It's a solid blue. And Savage, well, it's Savage, all right. Together, that's an appalling look. World Ender and Savage have been added. Thank you very much, Fat Body. All right, can I now play with the snow leopard cubs, please? Oh, God, what's wrong? It's so wrong. Not being able to play with the snow leopard cubs. This is like the best part of this quest. It's playing with the snow leopard cubs, and I am denied. Okay, yeah. I don't specifically remember her thinking that, but that sounds appropriate for the movie, and yes, it also sounds appropriate for Johnny. Joey. Sorry, Joey, not Johnny. My brother was is a huge Ramones fan, so... Mind you, I'm a fan as well, just not as big. Because, well, 24 hours to go. I want to be sedated. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Oh. So few people today, hell, not just today, ever, really knew about the Ramones. They should be a bigger deal. I still can't play with the goddamned Cubs. I'm not even halfway done. Snarl at the bush, kill a raccoon. Snarl at the bush, kill a doe, a deer, a female deer. Come on, I'm sure I can play with them now. Please. I can play with at least one. Well, that'll finish up the heart pretty quickly. Amazing. Yeah, I don't remember at what point my brother turned into a big Ramones fan. But certainly from listening, you know, when he would be playing it, I became a fan. Rock, 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 rock and roll high school. Sorry. Did we finish? Yeah, we can move on. Just a great band, and a really, really important band as well, I'll note. A hugely important band. Which is why I think it's kind of a shame that they're not better known. Alright, we've got Awakened. And that, if they're close by, will be a great way to finish off the leveling process. It'll save me from having to do Bjarne's stupid bunny quest. Nobody likes you, Bjarne. It's always nice when you have the Awakened Invasion when you're leveling up. As it's great XP. Up for a challenge. You want to die for Joko? Okay. We'll be glad to help you out with that. And there's a champion. A satisfying kill. I've used a profession mechanic. I'm professional at this.
Refreshing.
Oh, the champion's back. Whoa! He decided he did not like me. Well, I can assure him the feeling is mutual. I think he's kind of a jerk.
Stand your ground.
I'm back. Concentrate.
Ow! I've leveled up.
Lock loaded.
Let me res this person. Because I'm a hero. And that's what you do when you're a hero. You help people.
Kill him.
I'm a helper. We have defeated a champion, and I'm level 9. Almost level 10. That was quite quick. A jolly Winter's Day gift. It's a holly jolly Christmas. The best time of the year. Your mileage may vary on best time of the year. That's kind of an opinion thing, you know? And we do have players over here as well.
Such might. Marvelous.
Let's get to it.
Grab a waypoint, more XP. Carving them up. Champion. These guys will get me to level 10. Oops. Don't want to stand where he's about to take a big swing. Oh no, that's bad, that's bad, that's real bad. I got knocked completely on my ass.
Rally to me.
No, don't rally to me. I'm hurt.
Never give up.
Did he evade my hit? The nerve of this jerk. He's a nervy jerk. Whoops. Yeah, when he puts out his little batch of plague, shall we say? It's just a distinctly unfriendly thing for him to do.
It has life.
Now he scared me. Gotta get out of the poop.
I found a new way to win. Outstanding.
Let me res this person. Who needs a staff to be a heal warrior? Okay, realistically, anyone does.
I'm in bad shape.
I'll remember this. Strength is mine. Kill him.
That's certainly a very Norn sentiment. Kill him!
Refreshing. I'm unstoppable.
Come on, guys. Kill the champion. We're level 10.
Death stalks me.
There we are.
You are a welcome guest.
Level 10. And now we'll do our personal story. Another Winter's Day gift. More XP from that, so we're up to level 11. Lots of XP from those guys. Let's see.
I'm the master of life.
I am the master of life, guys. You may not have gotten the memo. Evidently, I am the master of life. A couple of level 80 weapons. Can't use those, it turns out.
Target destroyed.
I'm not mighty enough to use those. Got a whole bunch of level 80 boxes of gear, as that's the reward for defeating those high-level mobs, even though they're downscaled.
Now.
It'll fetch a nice price.
Now it'll fetch a nice price? Didn't see that coming. 170. Better sword. And we've got 4 yellow quality, so we're going to feed those to the silver-fed salvage-o-matic.
Now I shall break you.
2 globs of ectoplasm. 3 globs of ectoplasm. Still 3. Ah! It started so well. I am disappointed. Let's see. We're now level 11. Well, you know, signets are always a safe start. Sure.
I'm the master of life.
And I trained a skill, and that gave me another level.
Better than moot loot.
It is better than moot loot. We'll stick with that. Okay. We have a utility skill to add. We'll go with, oh, I don't know. How about Signet of Might? We got Wolf Calls. Will you answer? Evidently I will. We got 2 more dailies done. I broke an enemy's Defiance bar. And I performed 3 combo skills in combat. I cannot do either of these on a brand new character. But what I can do is get on my beetle and ride. Wolf Shaman, speak to Shaman Ganley at the Wolf Shrine. At Wolf Shrine? Must be. Didn't need to go into the town yet. Did it anyway. Yep. Hi, Gimli. Not at all Gimli.
Yeah, hey there, Slayer. Thank you for coming to help.
Yeah, hey.
I've got
Yeah,
a
hey.
serious problem. Wolf teaches us to pull together, to work as a pack. In his name, I ask for your help.
I'm always willing to help, Genli. Of course I will honor Wolf's teachings. Tell me your problem.
It concerns the warrior shamans known as Havruns. Valda, the Wolf Havruns apprentice, was found in a death-like sleep in the woods. Nothing I do seems to help. There's one treatment I have yet to try, but it requires a special flower known as winter sage.
Okay.
And this winter sage can revive Valda?
I hope so. Unfortunately, it can only be found deep in the Grawl caves to the east, and it's extremely fragile. It will be difficult to get past the Grawl and return with the flower intact. If you can do it, bring the plant to me at the Great Lodge of Holbreck. I'll be there.
Pardon me, on old man.
I will obtain this precious flower, Grawl or no Grawl. In Wolf's name I swear it.
In Wolf's name. Pfft, Wolf. Who needs a pack? If you're badass, you don't need a pack. I'm a pack by myself. A pup's illness. Alright, we're now dual-wielding swords.
I need help!
Where do you think you're going?
Swarm them!
My strength increases!
My strength increases! He stunned me. Jerk. I think I'd rather not. Haha. Psych them.
Don't falter! Our god will slay the intruders!
Put that away. Drop that down there. And we got Winter Sage, but they have an ice elemental. They have a cave troll. Wait. I pluck a blossom and exit back out. I am a very capable plucker, I'll have you know. And once again, this time into town for realsies. Weird architecture they show in the splash drawing there. I guess original concept drawing. Very different look from the whole brack we got. Winter Sage to Holbrack. Oh, come on. There we are. I can see my house from here. I make that joke every time. And into the home node. Pardon me.
Here's the Winter Sage, Gimli. Hello, Heir. Did the shaman summon you to help as well?
She says she came by to observe you, but Wolf
Well, I
wishes you to
mean,
be here.
we did have that night of passion
Always
when
been
we produced
slipping in
Bram.
and out of consciousness, raving about the spirit world. The sage should calm her down. She keeps saying
Worried
the
if I
same
don't-
thing
what,
over and
yawn?
over. Invaders in the mists.
Can her
See, I told you,
runes
half the
have
time I
any
don't
meaning?
remember the things that come
Only
out of my
shamans
mouth.
and Havruns can
It
freely
works
travel
on its
there.
own. Hi, Air.
And we need another Havrun to help us. We must see what's happening in the mists for ourselves.
Snow leopards have runes.
You see,
Fenna is
Bram
friends with me, as
is
well
Bram
as Valda,
Ayer's
Master
son.
Soldi. Meet me at the
I
shrine.
am
and
Brock,
I'll ask her for
Bram's
help.
dad. You got
Fitting end to that.
another level. More hero points. Let's see. Stamina. Fury. Give me fury. Anger. Rage. Another bag. Gauntlets. The gauntlets, of course. New item of attire. New random dies. We got Savage. That's one of the new ones. We got Cinnamon and Rose Shade. Look at... Aren't we color coordinated? I don't know if it's the COVID or something. You're missing some of my other words every now and then. Well, let me move the mic a little closer. We wouldn't want you to miss any of the pearls that drop from my lips. I think that's going to replace the great sword for now. A new and improved spear gun. Yay. And we'll sell some junk out of our inventory. Pardon me.
Make yourself
Where are we off to next? Harun Svena at the Snow Leopard Shrine. I don't even remember which of the creation options I took on the character because I just kind of clicked through. That almost worked. Almost. Through the veil. Snow Leopard.
Havrun Svenna will be at the shrine. I know she'll want to help us.
The baby leopards are gone. I can't play with them anymore. I'm sad. Hi, Svenna. How you doing? You're looking good. Have you lost weight? Changed your hair?
Erste Golken.
I can't
Good
actually
to
see her
you
hair,
again.
so that kind of
And you've brought the
didn't work.
Slayer of Isormir. I'm honored by your visit.
As you should be.
The honor is mine, but this is not a social call. We've come for your help. Something awful is happening in the mists.
As I feared, I've been sensing disorder in the spirit world, and Wolf's shrine is shrouded in dread. Tell me what you know.
Valden,
Not much. I'm not very smart.
Snow Leopard,
That's where
Grant
Bram
us
gets the
stealth.
stupid, is from me.
let us slip into the land of secrets. We come to aid those who have devoted themselves to defending the spirits of the wild. Bless us with your vision, and shield us from the rising evil.
One for one fight.
Grant
Durit
us
is for
safe
fight.
passage to the mists.
Strength increases!
Worm's blood! Sons of Svanir in the spirit world? Impossible! It's no good. We're too vulnerable here. I'm taking us back to the waking world.
Take
I
us
need
back to the
time, but I
waking
can't be
world.
interrupted.
Why did it
Keep
take
me
so
safe
long?
while I perform the ritual.
Pull the plug.
Here they come. Defend Havrun Svenna.
Here they come. Walking down the street.
Spirits of the wild, hear
Come on,
me.
Air. You don't
Stay
really
alert.
appear to be doing
There's
much.
another wave coming. Our enemies surround us in your world. Let us return to ours. See us away from
The
this
spirit
danger,
realm does
away
not
from
obey
your
the
domain.
rules.
Let's get out of here.
They can come from anywhere.
Alamo, I believe, was the name of the druid in WoW who did the famous Durid is for fight. Cat Durid is for fight, I believe.
I've never seen anything like this. Jormag isn't a spirit of the wild. Its followers should not be able to enter the spirit world, even if they call themselves shamans.
That could be why Valda was ranting about invaders. The Sons of Spawner must have attacked the Wolf Havroon like they attacked us.
I need to rest and meditate to regain my balance. Afterward, I will speak with Valda.
That won't be easy. Valda is raving, lost in madness. Nothing she says makes sense.
Not to you, perhaps, but maybe I can decipher it. I'll meet you in the Great Lodge.
Okay. Back to the Great Lodge. It is raining here today. So sort of a gray, rainy day all day.
I wish I could do more. Taking others with me was more difficult than I planned. Valda's condition has not improved. I believe her spirit is stuck between this world and the mists. She cannot return fully to her body.
How is that possible?
Havroons can physically enter the mists, but we can also leave our bodies behind and send just the spirit. It is extremely difficult.
What if Solvi was killed while teaching Valda how to step into the mists? It could leave her mind trapped there, lost in the spirits.
Yes, but if we rescue her from the mists, we'll have to fight the Sons of Svanir, and I am no match for them there.
Then we need a more experienced Havroon. I suggest either Weeb of Raven or Gretchen of Bear. They do not get
Well,
along
first,
at all,
I am of
so we should
Bear,
approach only one of
so
them.
we're going to go with the Bear.
Agreed. Either would have a better chance.
And
than
second,
I.
there's
Gamley
no
and I
way
will care
I am
for Valda
going
until
with
you and the
someone
Slayer
named Weeb.
return.
Just not going to happen. I'll take Gretchen. Doopy-doo-doopy-doo-doo.
A fitting end to that.
That's there. Put that on. Deconstruct that. New shoulder pads and an item I can't use. And while I have enjoyed this lovely batch of colors, most specifically Savage, which I just got earlier today. Thank you, Fat Buddy. Hey, a new item of attire means new random dies. So here we go. Vincent, Jungle, and Pastel Citrus. That's a color combination. Boy. They're Norn. They don't really know from fashion, you know? Ale? They know from ale. Drunken brawling? Absolute artists in the whole drunken brawling thing. Fashion? A lot of people think that they wear fur to keep warm. They're not wearing fur. That's them.
Havroon Gretchen is just ahead, but it looks like there may be trouble.
Halt, driver. Stop this caravan.
Get out of the way. Who are you? What do you think you're doing? We are on a tight schedule.
I am Gretchen, Havroon of Bear, and I'm saving your miserable lives. Now be still.
Avalanche! Ambush! Look alive, it's the Sons of Svanir!
attention!
Adrenaline surging!
I have defeated 25 of 25 enemies.
Get ready. Sons of Svanir on the road ahead.
I will res the caravan leader. Ooh, I have a new hat. Means new dice as well.
Let's get dirty!
Sons of Svanir.
They're jumping from the cliffs above. Watch yourself.
Wow, I gotta say, Air, that does remind me of those evenings we've spent together.
Watch it. They're coming through the snowbank.
I will res this one if it's the last thing I do, and it might be. I will clear the road. I will use my swords to beat through an avalanche. Because I'm a Norn. And that's how we do things around here. Maybe not the smartest way to do things, but, okay.
Let's get dirty!
Now I will use a gun.
Don't say I never gave you nothing!
Any more? Another roadblock. How do I miss a roadblock? Yeah, pure talent. I remember once, I can't remember where the line came in from, asking like some superhero how he flies, and his response is, I throw myself at the ground and miss. Rezzing the caravan leader again. And the caravan guard. Hi, Gretchen. How you doing? Gretchen.
Erstagulkin! Why, those louses in Holbrecht said you'd retired. There's fuzzy backside. Is that the Slayer of Issermir with you?
None other. How did you know there would be an attack on this caravan?
I had a warning from Bear. Did she also bring you here to aid me? No matter, I owe you a debt of thanks. How can I repay you?
Somehow the Sons of Svanir have entered the spirit world. They struck down the wolf Havrun Solvi and his apprentice, Valda.
I've never heard of the Sons being able to enter
Well,
the
they're
spirit
jerks, but evidently
But Bear, as my
they're
witness,
getting to be more
will not
talented
stand.
jerks.
There's more. Solvi is
I
missing,
wonder
and
what
his
happened to the
apprentice's
Sons
spirit is
of,
trapped in the mists. We
Svanir,
must
now
help
that
Balder return if we hope to find her master.
Jormag is...
With your help, we can find Valda's spirit in the mists, and hopefully save Havrun Solvi.
Done. Just let me finish escorting this caravan. I'll meet you in Holbrecht's Great Lodge as soon as I can.
Doopy doopy doop doop. Well, another new item of attire means more new dyes. Actually, we have two. 3. We have 3 new items of attire. But one of them's a double, so we'll just go with the better of those, and we'll go with that. But if I don't like the first dies, I can hit the random dies again. So, here we go. Here we go. Drum roll, please. That's actually not bad. Olive, Godless, and T-Shade. Well, it's true. The Norn are technically godless. They commune with the spirits of the wild, but they're not really gods. So, Olive, Godless, and T-Shade. I'm okay with those colors. I can work with that. Back to the Great Lodge of Holbrook.
Come back!
And in we go. Into the mists.
Svenna will open the portal and stay here to maintain it so we can rescue Valda.
Uh-huh.
You take the lead. I'll be right behind you.
I'm gonna sit in Newt's chair. Lol, I'm sitting in Newt's chair. Okay, I'm sitting under Newt's chair. And I'm at the same time able to look up Air's skirts. Life is good.
Good hunting.
Enter the portal. I'm trying.
I wish you clear skies.
Okay. Would you get out of there so that I can enter the portal? Thank you. We're now in the mists.
Pay attention!
Well, that's another level for me. I have a hammer. Well, clearly I'm going to hammer in the morning. I think rifle and hammer. Those are appropriately Norn of me. I'm going to get real drunk. Yeah, okay, well then. Not tonight. But soon. I have to say, I don't know much Swedish at all, but I like that saying a lot.
Such might!
In E-Demon? Or in I-Demon? I would go with in E-Demon. Don't imagine that's particularly good pronunciation at all. In E-Demon. Also, I have no idea how to pronounce the vowels with the little circles over them. I can do a good umlaut.
Look, there's Valda's.
With Sylvie's power at my command, I can open as many portals as I need.
Into the mist. Yeah. Things do get misty when it's really, really drunk out.
My strength increases!
Please, Wolf, that you've come.
Yes, yes,
How
yes.
long have I been... No, never mind.
One thing is that you have all the correct pronunciation of the words in your own language. Well, I mean, generally, yeah. I mean, a lot of languages have very specific sort of sounds that don't fall into any of the usual sounds. You can usually get a very close approximation, however. It just is not using letters that look like the letters, or like an O with an umlaut over it, from German, say.
Thanks for all of your help. Good luck.
You can get a good approximation with different letters than an O. I just got a hammer. I definitely think I need a healing rifle. But I won't use it. I'll use the one I currently have, because I don't want to do any healing with my rifle. My rifle is for shooting people and making them regret their life choices. And back out we go. I have 2 mail. My daily gathering yield. And I beat back an awakened invasion. Because I'm a hero. You know. Doliak. Next up, meet Air and Valda east of Twinspur Haven. That's over here. This is the closest we've got. I think this is the end of the key farm. Exactly. An act of friendship. Generally speaking, I believe it is possible to commit acts of friendship. Acts of friendship does seem a little bit less likely. I will enter the Wolf Havroon. That sounded dirty. I will enter the quest entitled The Wolf Havroon. That's better. Oh, I love dual axe. Dual axe warrior is my favorite form of warrior for sure. I also really like dual axe ranger for that matter.
We have to hurry. Hold on, Master Solvi. I'm coming.
Valda, wait. You can't do this alone.
A dual axe warrior is one of those cases where I feel reassured that I have some understanding of the game because I arove is past tense of arrive, isn't it? Because I arrived at Axe as being a favorite well before I knew the meta.
Butchers, we've come for Havroon Solvi.
Look, it's the wolf.
By the power of me.
Time to finish what we started, boys.
That's another level, 16. In an hour and 14 minutes. Don't remember much. We about done. Yeah, we're this is almost done, and then I'm gonna just do some more. I'll do the festival stuff.
Yes, I'm ready to defeat anything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll kill you, flay you, and make boots from your skin.
Extra damage.
Havrun Solvi from his torment. Yeah, the throwing axes was like 2, I think. On Ranger, Axe Ranger. Where it throws the spray of them out in front of you.
Master Solvi, if we hurry, we can get you back to Holbrack. To the healers, they can...
My place is among the legends
they both have
now.
great
I
5
leave the
skills
role of
on the
Havrun
offhand axe. They both have the
very
spinning axe
capable
skill.
hands.
The ranger can't
Remember all I
move.
have taught you, and
The
all that you
warrior
will learn.
can move during his.
Seek aid when you need it. We'll meet again. In the...
I'm so sorry, Volda.
Solvi's burden is now yours, Volda, Havrun of Wolf. You must surpass his legend. That is how a student honors their mentor.
Then that is how I shall honor you.
This was your journey, Slayer. I was simply here to guide you. The hero's path is a difficult one. I have walked it.
Don't remember
Now
all the
it is your
specifics.
time. If you
Yeah,
need my
I
help in
gather
the
it was a
future for
while.
anything,
You should
simply
come
ask,
back.
and I will answer.
Awaits. And key. Right there. We exit. And that's why people key farm. Well, that's one of the reasons why people key farm anyway. I also do it because I just like a chill gaming experience sometimes. Where I can kind of put my brain in neutral more than usual. Hard to imagine, I know. And yet.
Every week I try. Every day dozens try. Nothing. Silence that. You sound like a whiny crichton. Someone
Go ahead and sell that.
slave
Deconstruct
Now
that.
I shall break you.
Move these down here. Consume all that. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, well, I mean, I've known a lot of friends who in the coldest of winter, now granted it's here in the Bay Area, so that's not very cold. But regardless of weather, pouring rain, as cold as it gets, and they wear shorts. Every day. Adam Evermore has followed. Adam, you get my one and only spiel. Welcome to my humble little stream of misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, and frequently complete and total unfunction. You're most welcome indeed, and thank you very, very much for the follow. I need a 5th function to go with Miss, Mal, and Dis, so that unfunction will be on the pinky. I'm going to have to work on that.
You are a welcome guest.
Let me sell the junk
The
out.
spirits of the wild welcome you.
Stands around in a leather bikini, well, you know. Sometimes you just want to impress people with how insane you are, I suppose. When it comes to weather, as a Californian, I am a great big wussy. I can't take heat and humidity. I can't take cold. Let's see, I do need 1 Black Lion chest. Just 1. And here is what my ill-gotten gains will be for the day. I will get a Black Lion statuette and a Evan Nashblade Winter's Day gift. I will get 2, count them 2 commons. Good ones are the unlocks, Black Lion claim ticket scraps always nice. The die packs, if I get very lucky and get a die that I don't already have. In the uncommons, we have a set. It's not really like a vibe that I would use on one of my characters, but I think they're really pretty and well designed. They have this sort of flowing water effect in the background, and then they have koi, the decorative carp that they have in Asia. Reflective koi staff skin, and also, not a set I personally am all that keen on, the Snow Garden set. They're not bad, but they're very much seasonal in that they're all, well, snowy and seasonal looking. And then there are the super rares, but I'll never get one of those. So I will click here. We'll get a common, and what we're looking for is a 5th box to appear here. That will mean we got an uncommon or better. It's about a 1 in 10 chance. And here we go.
It'll fetch a nice price.
We got a Black Lion claim ticket scrap. That's a nice one. And a utility primer. Again, I have to start using my primers sooner or later. I really just should. And a Black Lion statuette. The Evan Nash blade box. It'll have one of these items, which these first 5 they sell for a half a gold up to like 5 gold. These are some crafty bits, some minor stuff, and then in the rare, a lot of, it's not that rare, a lot of wacky and unusual stuff, and including the candy cane weapons. And here we go. I think we got some snowflakes, quartz crystal, a whole lot of imperial fragments. We're currently already at the cap, and a 1 gold item. We'll sell that.
You are a welcome guest.
I'm a welcome guest. And in there also, I hit level 17. One last look at him before he goes away. One last random die with the new attire. Pretty bad. Ceylon, honey, and canopy. I'm not sure that's a look. We are now going to do the daily for the festival. No high-impact gaming tonight, guys.
Tell me more.
First thing, you talk to Tix, and you get a bag with a free bunch of stuff in it.
Well, hello there.
Hi, Tix. How you doing? He just seems, I don't know. He doesn't sound completely sincere. In the achievements, daily, Winter's Day daily.
Clock's ticking. Not much time.
Winter's Day presents, 4 of those. Dashing through the snow, the race event. Good, good, good. Donation, saving Winter's Day. Complete the Winter Wonderland jumping puzzle. Those are the 3 we will be doing. Grab some nice banners. We'll do the race first. Now, I have not done the race this year on the preferred mechanism of the Beetle. But I'm going to start on the Raptor and then change to the Beetle after the first few turns. My first couple races, I haven't even gotten a gold medal this year. I finished like 3 or 5 seconds off the gold medal times. I don't want the snowball, thank you. I want to talk to the time trial dude. I'm going for speed. Damn it. There we are. I am not a very good driver of the Beetle. Or the Griffin, for that matter. That was, for me, that was an extremely good turn. For anyone else, I do drive in real life. Bonk. Okay, that was less good. That was like a world record quality turn for me. I am doing better than usual. Not well, mind you, but better than usual. At least until I hit that cart. By the way, it jumped out in front of me. Totally not my fault. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And push the button. That was not a well done turn. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that was actually a bad one. But we finished. 9 seconds under the gold medal time. Dun dun. All 3 boxes. I am the champion of the world. Maybe not. Next up is the jumping puzzle. Now, I'm actually pretty good at this jumping puzzle. There you go. I've now cursed myself. It'll take me 8 tries. I do the easy version because I'm not out to punish myself. I have heard some people say that the intermediate version is actually easier than the easier version. I'm dubious. I don't do well with under the time constraints of some jumping puzzles. I have a Honda. A Civic. Let's see. Before that, I had a Lexus SC300. But I was younger and wanted to have a cool car and came into some money and bought that. I decided to go, I didn't need to spend that much money on a car for my next one. And so I went with the Honda. I will be able to check the commentary as soon as I get to the warm campfire. The warm campfire. I don't think it does really do a vroom. It's a perfectly fine functional car. I'm happy with the purchase. The SC300, on the other hand, was really nice. It was really nice. Yes! Not there. It looked good. It drove good. Drove well. It's a really nice car. But I don't need a really nice car. I just kind of need something functional. And, well, the Honda Civic has been that. Almost got me. Victory is mine. I have a neighbor with a motorcycle, and it's not a Harley, but it's really loud. And he likes to start it up and then sit on it for like 5 minutes before he leaves. And then when he comes home, he sits on it while it idles for another couple minutes. I don't get it. Farmer, have no choice. Well, you know, you don't want to argue with the law for that kind of thing. I mean, really. All right, we now have 2 of the 3 dailies. I've got a box. Oh, they're there. 56 boxes of Winter's Day gifts. I didn't realize I had that many. I also have an awful lot of these candy can. I don't think these sell for diddly at this time of year. Yeah. I will deconstruct a couple of them, I think, to give myself a little bit more freaking room. Do any of them sell at this time of the year for any reasonable amount of money? Probably not, but let's find out.
I am equipped with all basic social interactions.
Wrong one. Right one.
My time is precious.
I am ready to interface.
No. I didn't think so. So, we're gonna nuke these.
Oh, what a pleasant surprise.
Not enough for you.
There we go. Pull this down here. Sell the superior sigils of concentration.
The answers lie hidden around you.
I am equipped with all basic
I will undercut the low bid by 1 copper, because I'm that kind of jerk. That's true. He is saying goodbye and hello. I wish I could more forcefully tell him what I would like him to do. See, the thing is I live in a condominium, and we have a central courtyard. And he sits in the courtyard. So it's loud and echoey. I guess everyone's got to make friends in their own way. I think that's a little overly intellectual. I don't think he'd get the joke.
Greetings.
There we go. We have completed our dailies for the festival. Not only that, we now have 4 extravagant Winter's Day gifts, which allow you to choose a Precision, Vitality, Expertise weapon from the various wrapped sets.
Standing by for input.
Or a mini. Or a bag of personalized Winter's Day gifts. But we have 53 Winter's Day gifts to go through. I would like a super rare, please. Now, having said that, I'll get the one that probably sells for 80 silver. There is a hammer. One of these is a hammer. There it is. Giver's Candy Cane Hammer of Concentration. It looks like this when you wield it. Gotta say, not very hammery. Really? So we're going to keep opening. By the way, there is an achievement.
Statistically speaking, this is rather rare.
I'm not sure if it's just this time of year. I think it's available year-round, but it is associated with this event for drinking the seasonal beverages like these, the cups of spiced apple cider, and the glasses of buttered spirits. And the target number is, I believe, 50,000 of them. I hit 3,000 the other day.
Well, hello there.
The Giving Spirit? No, that's donating snowflakes. Not that. Not there. It's got to be in here somewhere. Bells, Dauntless Donator, Annual Leaping Above the Snow, Holiday Musical.
Tis a wound-up day, wouldn't you say?
What is it?
Maybe it's not associated specifically with this. It is for drinking 50,000 of them. Is it Imbiber? Festive Imbiber. There it is. At the top end, it is... Oh, only 10,000. I'm sorry. I thought it was 50. My apologies. And the title for that is Spirited Drinker. I could have sworn I cracked 3,000. Maybe there's another drinking one as well. Because I am at 1,700. I definitely ticked on something. Oh yeah, 10,000 is a lot. I definitely ticked on something at 3,000 the other day. So it wasn't this. Because this is at 1782. I don't know what it was. I don't need the Festive Golem Tonic or the Angry Snowman Tonic. I have now also. Yeah, there must be another drinking one. That one may be the 50,000. So I have 9 personalized Winter's Day gifts. Again, more super rares that taunt me and torment me. Four, 3, 2, 1. We got nothing awesome. The Reindeer Tonic, which people use to make themselves into reindeers so that they can then have another player. They'll have 8 players take the Reindeer Tonics and 1 player who's a Norn that looks like Santa Claus, and they'll sit out here with what looks like a sleigh and the 8 reindeer and Santa sitting on it.
How many ales have I had?
I think the better way to do drinking, the best way to do drinking in any game is in Lord of the Rings Online. They have a couple of kegs. There's a thing called the In-League keg, where you drink from it and you slowly black out and you wake up in one of a certain select random locations in Middle-earth. That one's pretty good. The other one is the Sinister In-League keg, and that one's even better. You take a sip from it, everything goes dark, you wake up in some arbitrary location in Middle-earth, and your pants are unequipped. There's a developer who worked on Latro who deserves a big-ass bonus for that. It unequips your pants. It's freaking genius.
Oh, what's happening?
I myself have never had that much to drink. Yet. But hey, there's still time left in the year. So we have finished this. Just for the regular dailies, which I would like to complete, I need one more thing, and that is to participate in one Cryptus Rift event. We'll swap over to my Cryptus Buster. Because, believe me, the easiest way to get a lot of content done in the game is to play a Mechanist. You can, in multiplayer stuff, you can make a decent contribution. And in solo stuff, you've got a big, angry, robotic friend. Can recommend. Although, please, if you're going to play Mechanist, show a little love and affection and even dignity to your large machine friend and give it a name. If you're a ranger with a pet, give your pet a name.
Somebody on the other side of that barrier is
please.
One of the creatures sounded respectful toward them, almost reverent.
So we're going to do a rift. We're going to have to get to one first. Yes, an elementalist, a good elementalist player is good. Very, very good. And very, very survivable.
Wait, just who I was
I'm not one of those, sadly.
We're making progress down here. Those cryptosaurs are raining down on us the whole time. If you could get up there on your sky scale and take them out, it'd give us room to advance even farther.
I got here just in time to finish this off. And hit it with my Death Star laser beam. There's the big green beam, and that's a success.
Just one more confirmation of how great I am.
Well, the joke, the constant joke, the poking of fun at elementalists is their elite spec is downstate. Elementalist was my first character, the character who bears the name Lens, who looks almost as good as I do, and very similar to me. Was an elementalist. I fell in love with Dagger Elementalist in the beta. It was enormous good fun. And we have completed our dailies. We are back to 200. What's our next purchase? Probably the Mystic Coins, I think. Yeah, the Mystic Coins will be the next purchase. Oh, I didn't buy the armor? I haven't bought the armor yet. Maybe the armor. Yeah, it might be the armor instead. Sell the junk. And the other junk.
Where am I?
The Mesmer playstyle can be very disorienting for a player who's played other classes and other games, because it just plays different. The playstyle, it feels different, it looks different. It's really easy for Mesmer to feel weak, because you don't know exactly what the special mojo they need to do to really kick things off. Usually has to do with shatters, for at least for the core Mesmer. Oh, look, I have 45 large bones. Fun at first. Well, the Ellie certainly has an enormous number of options open to them. That's for sure. They don't have the weapon swap in combat, but they don't need to because they've got 4 elements to swap in and out of. I played an engineer build, flamethrower build, flamethrower scrapper build a lot on engineer, and then I've played a buttload of mechanist because it's easy to play and chat. I have not gotten the hang of the rotation, the hammer rotation on an Ellie at all. I agree completely. It looks fun. It even feels fun even when I'm terrible at it. And I am. But it is a strong weapon. I think even for builds other than the new spec. Wow. The brain, it's really turning into mushy cottage cheese. No, not the weapon summons. The third elite spec for Elementalist was Hammer. There was Tempest and Weaver, and my brain can't come up with it. And now we have, if you're at level 80, Catalyst. Thank you. That's one of those that doesn't make any sense to me, the name Catalyst, really. It's not as bad as Harbinger for the third spec for Necro. Harbinger of what? He's got a pistol and he throws flasks of chemicals. Harbinger of what? I don't mean to pick because it's a fun build. It's a really fun build. I played that one a good amount. Okay, next up, well, let's go ahead. Keep doing my random daily ass stuff. Apparently, Ellie will be able to wield a pistol. Yeah, that's the new one that's coming, I think, February, I think. Those are the new weapon masteries. Stuff added after Heart of Thorns? Yes. Yeah. Catalyst is End of Dragons. The new elite spec added in End of Dragons. And Weaver in Path of Fire.
Nothing like the spoils of war.
So I'm just going to bop and do my regular daily stuff. If you're a player who finds yourself a little short of money and wants to know what you can do to make more money, one of the things you can do is you plant characters in a few specific locations around the world, and you can open these boxes once a day, for instance. Little XP. You can see the items I'm getting. And for me, they're my least favorite. But Sylvari is... I would guess Sylvari is the most popular other than human. But I don't know for sure. As you can see, I have a few characters. Just a few. Crazy man. I will go into my home instance and yep, stuff to farm here. I don't have a bunch of stuff in my home instance. But it pays for it over time. Just farming up the stuff in here. Some of it I can sell, some of it I use. It does require a little more work now than it used to log in every day and get your login stuff. You kind of have to do the login or the daily quests if you really want to optimize. But over time, you could bring in a lot more money than you used to be able to. It's possible I played a little bit. Well, I've mentioned it before. But the reality is that I had played the game, my guess was 400 or 500 hours, which is plenty, more than enough for me to have gotten my money out of the game, by far. But it was Wooden Potatoes videos on open world and story builds that pulled me back into the game big time. And so I went from having 9 characters to now having 36 and an extra slot for a key farm on my main account. Oh, not yet. Not yet. Was Mall. Would that be was up? Was bueno? Good evening and welcome back. I will resist the urge to ask what's up. Except I just did. But if I say I'll resist the urge and then I do it anyway to finish out the sentence, I've kind of resisted the urge. So again, I'm just farming up stuff. This is from one of the 2 guilds, one of the guilds I'm a member of. And just hitting this every day takes a minute, maybe 2. Over time, that's how you make a whole bunch of gold. I mean, about a year ago, maybe 10 months, when I finished working on my sigils, my legendary sigils and runes, I had 90 odd gold. I'm up to 2,400 gold and I don't farm. This is my slush fund for all the stuff I'm going to have to buy for the open world legendary armor when it becomes available in a couple of months. I expect it will take most of that to get my first set done. I think I've decided I will go with the light armor first, because I enjoy Elementalist, I enjoy Necro, I enjoy Mesmer. I'm not a huge Warrior fan, and I'm not a huge Ranger fan. So in heavy and medium armor, not all the classes would I be playing all that often, whereas in light armor, I do enjoy all of the classes. So I think I'll probably be going with the light armor first. And I think this is the last of the daily stuff. There is a website out there. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head.
Oh yeah, that's mine.
Fast Farming, I think. Which has basically a whole metric buttload of information on where to do things to make money in the game, to make gold. Where to park your characters if you just want to be opening boxes once a day, the way I've been doing here. think it's fast farming. I don't know the actual 3-letter domain or the full name, but it's fast farming something. So if you looked up Guild Wars 2 and fast farming, I'm pretty sure that would get you there. But this here is 2 of the large chests, 1 small or medium chest, and then 1 of the Norn chests.
Oh yeah, that's my loot. Anger rising.
And another daily completed here. Just give me XP and karma. One glorious Norn chest. Is there anything else that a Norn could have that wouldn't be glorious? I don't think so. Alright. I think I've taken care of everything I need to take care of here. I have 16 Golem Moz boxes. I thought I had like 4. What these are is stat selectable, incredibly freaking ugly helms. So, for instance, if I were to show you this, that's the helm. But it's stat selectable, and they sell for a gold and a 1/6 each. Interesting, no buyers. That's weird. Are there stat selectable helms that are cheaper? Not that I'm aware of, maybe. But I think I'm going to call it here for the evening. I want to thank you guys for hanging out. As always, I appreciate having my visitors. Hi, guys. I should be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll be in a slightly more energetic mood, I hope and expect. Don't know. Maybe back to PoE. Maybe more Guild Wars 2. I am not certain as to what I'll be playing. But it will be low-quality gameplay. I can assure you of that. Guaranteed. But I'll be back then. I hope the rest of your Monday night goes great. And I know it's still early in the week, so I hope the rest of your week doesn't suck. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a great night tonight. Take care, and ciao for now. Thank you. I'll try to have a good night. A couple of new names, or names that I haven't seen for a while in here tonight. Thanks, guys. And thanks for the follow as well. Good night, all. Take care.